Nadia Czajkowski. I'd like to talk to you briefly about equine oral exam and the importance of a yearly exam with sedation, a speculum, and the appropriate tools. Some of the things I'd like to highlight today would be the need to have your horse sedated appropriately. It's never easy to look inside a horse's mouth, let alone if they are intolerant and throwing their head around a lot. So having the horse sedated with their mouth open appropriately with a speculum is the absolute basics of a good oral exam. Some of the other things that aid in a good oral exam are appropriate tools. And not only do we use our hands to feel sharp enamel points or ridges, ramps, imbalances in the teeth, we also use the same products that your personal dentist would use. We use picks, probes, and mirrors to help us look at not only the gum surface but also the occlusal surface or the grinding surface of the horse's teeth. Clinical symptoms that you're going to see or you should look out for that would indicate your horse needs an oral exam would be chewing abnormally, dropping food, spitting out large wads of feed, certainly having problems with the bits, or throwing their head around a lot in an abnormal position. Most horses, however, show no clinical signs when they have abnormalities with their teeth, and that is why we typically recommend having an oral exam with their mouth open in this position once yearly. Once we've done an appropriate oral exam and have identified areas that need to be reduced or evened within the horse's mouth, there are two ways to correct these problems: hand floating or power floating. Typically today, most veterinarians will be using some type of power floating equipment, and that is beneficial for a couple reasons. One is that it makes us much faster and it limits the time that we have the horse's mouth open, and two is that it is much less traumatic and it can be much more specific when we're reducing either a ramp, a ridge, or something within the mouth that is overgrown. As long as your veterinarian is educated and well-versed in their power float or power tool, this is a very safe way to reduce the horse's teeth and to even the mouth out to restore normal motion back to the horse's grinding pattern. The importance of a good oral exam cannot be stressed enough. Most horses that have any type of oral pain do not show any clinical symptoms, and therefore we recommend that your horse has an oral exam every year. Again, my name is Nadia Czajkowski with Wisconsin Equine in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin.